I want to sleep and never wake up again.
But she's only a kid.
Was, son. Was a kid. I don't care for this world anymore, and nobody cares for me. Jenny Clayford. Socko?
Yeah, on their way.
What about this bloke downstairs, the bloke who found her?
Mr. Kelly?
Yeah, him. Bit of a pervert, you reckon, do you?
I told you what we saw when we came in.
What did you see, love?
The man was moving away from the body in a highly suspicious manner.
Yeah, well, people react in lots of ways to a body. A sort of morbid fascination. Find me the typewriter, Tuffy.
Eh?
The note was typed. She must have a typewriter somewhere. Full bath. Was the light on or off, love?
On.
Still damp.
Typewriter's in the bedroom.
Right, now listen carefully, Taffy. Get yourself a piece of paper and put it in the machine. And press keys R, D and L. Got it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and use a pencil. Don't, whatever you do, touch the keys. I want to check them for dabs. Oh, and check what sort of heater's in there.
Well, there isn't one. It's the one she moved into the living room. You could see where it was.
I see.
Tosh, do you know something we don't know?
It's not something I know that you don't know, sweetheart. It's more like something I feel that you don't.
Tosh, the Socko's here.
Right.
I hate these places.
Morning. Sorry to leave you here. Only the decorators are painting the offices.
No problem, Doc.
Jenny Clayford.
Yeah, how quickly can you move on this one, Doc?
Do I gather you're not entirely satisfied that all is what it appears, Inspector?
Constable, Mom. Detective Constable.
Sorry.
Don't be, I'm not. And yes, I don't think everything is quite what it's supposed to be.
Anything in particular you want me to look for?
The full works.
Constable. I am fairly certain that by the coloration of her skin that young woman died from
Of asphyxia, yes, I know that. I'm just not happy about it being a suicide.
All right. Full works you want, full works you'll get.
Doc. If I weren't a married man with 5 kids, I'd buy you a drink.
And if I weren't a married woman with 3 kids, I'd let you.
It doesn't state how long you've worked as a hospital porter, Mr. Kelly.
What does that matter?
Well, not a lot, really. Just interested. How long, Mr. Kelly?
10 years.
10 years? That's a long time. You must like the job.
Well, it's a living. Why are you asking me all these questions? I didn't do nothing. All I did was find her.
Just routine, Mr. Kelly. 10 years at the Mile Point Hospital.
You were seen touching that dead girl's body, Mr. Kelly.
No, I didn't do nothing.
You were touching her?
No, I weren't.
Did you ever try to touch her when she was alive?
That's filthy. You can't say things like that to me.
It says in your statement that when you came home from work, you smelled gas. You went upstairs to investigate and found her dead on the sofa.
Yes, that's right. She was just laying there.
Then what did you do, Mr. Kelly?
Then what?
Well, how did you know she was dead?
I just knew. I see dead bodies. You know, I work in hospital. I see dead bodies every day.
What did you do next, Mr. Kelly?
I open windows.
And you didn't turn off the gas first, Mr. Kelly?
That's the next thing I did.
Then what?
I went next door and asked Mr. Sansom to phone for you lot.
Well, why didn't you phone us from her flat? She had a phone there.
I didn't realise she had a flat in her kitchen, phone in her kitchen. I'd never been up in her flat before.
Never been in her flat before?
As I said, never. I never had no reason to.
How do you know there was a phone in the kitchen, then?
What?
You just said, how was I to know there was a phone in the kitchen? If you'd never been in the flat before, how do you know where the phone was?
Look, this is crazy.
Just routine, Mr. Kelly? So how about the phone bit, then?
Well, after I got Mr. Sansom to phone for you lot, I went back and had a look round.
What for, Mr. Kelly?
I don't know, I just did. Look, it's not every day you find a body.
You said you see him every day.
Yes, I know, I did.
Is that why you were touching him, Mr. Kelly?
I didn't touch her. You're filthy.
You haven't been in trouble with the police, Mr. Kelly?
No.
You sure, Mr. Kelly? We can soon check our records.
I said, no. Why asking me all these questions?
Can you type, Mr. Kelly?
What?
Type, can you type, Mr. Kelly? It's a simple enough question.
No.
Yes or no?
No.
You sure, Mr. Kelly?
Because I'm sure I never typed in my life. Look, I've had enough of this. I want to go home.
Relax, Mr. Kelly.
I know my rights. You can't keep me here.
Don't get wound up, Mr. Kelly. Just a few more questions and you can go home. OK?
I've told you everything I know already.
Just routine, Mr. Kelly.
So, convince me, Tosh. Why should we hold your Mr. Kelly overnight?
Well, sir, for starters, I found it a little strange that a young woman gets straight out of a bath and tops herself.
Well, who can say what goes on in the mind of a suicide?
OK, sir. The gas heater. It had been moved from its place in the woman's bedroom to the living room.
You mean why the sofa rather than the bed?
8 out of 10 non-violent suicide victims choose the comfort of a bed. I mean, rather than cutting their wrists or throwing themselves off a building.
Point taken. What about the note?
Oh, no doubt it was typed in her machine, sir. I'm positive the lab report will confirm this. Interesting thing is that when Socko dusted down the machine, we didn't turn up one print.
What, wiped?
That's the only answer, Gov. I mean, why should a young girl type a suicide note and then wipe the machine clean? The portable gas heater was wiped clean as well.
Well, I'm convinced. Why's Kelly top of your list?
When Edwards and Martella arrived on the scene, they found him moving away from the girl's body. I think he was wiping her mouth.
You lost me there, Tosh. Why would he do that?
I reckon he was trying to wipe away traces of whatever it was he used to put her out.
What, like chloroform?
Well, he works in a hospital, Gov. Look, sir, I just want to hold him until we get the toxicology report and the full SP from the Socko.
Motive?
That's an old-fashioned term these days, Gov. What's the score in her family?
Right. Parents are divorced. Father left the country 3 years ago and is now living in Canada. From letters found in the flat, we traced her mother to an address in Glasgow. Glasgow police have checked it out, but it appears she moved some weeks ago. Current address unknown.
Blank.
So far, Glasgow police are still on it, sir.
Yeah, OK, yeah. Jim?
Well, she worked as a sales girl in a West End shoe store. She's been there just over a year. According to the manageress, Jenny was a normal, happy-go-lucky girl, good at her job and well-liked.
Boyfriend?
Well, no one regular. According to one of her workmates, Jenny just liked going out with her friends and having a good time.
She put it about what?
Well, not according to one of her ex-boyfriends. He reckons it took him over 2 months to get her between the sheets.
Oh, cheers, love. Oh, yeah. Did you check him out?
Yep. David Grant. He works for British Telecom. He and Jenny partied the best of friends about 8 months ago. He now lives with his girlfriend out at Chingford. But he's a non-runner, Gov. Look, I must admit, I'm a bit in the dark about this one.
If you're in the dark, Jim, that's down to you. We walked into this one together. At the same time, you saw exactly what I saw.
Then I must have missed something.
Yeah, and it's very easy. When you're not looking in the first place.
All right, so it was murder. What's the motive?
I don't know at this time, Jim. But you answer me this. What was her motive? For topping herself?
All right then, Inspector.
Tut, tut, tut.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Detective Constable, married, with 5 children.
You got it.
Jenny Clayford. Thanks. Right. First off, the young woman died of asphyxia due to gas inhalation. Using gas chromatography, the extent of inhalation was close on 90%. As I'm sure you already know, Inspector Constable, 51% is enough to cause fatal poisoning.
Time of death?
Between 6 and 8 a.m.
Alcohol?
I went for the brain rather than the muscle and liver tissue.
Or kidney and spleen?
I see you know a little bit about toxicology.
No, I'm just trying to show off in front of my partner here.
0.03 on the trace. Normal. She hadn't been drinking.
Sex?
She had had intercourse within an hour before her death.
Was there any sign of force used?
Oh, he talks. No. No signs of a struggle and nothing under the fingernails.
Consent?
Maybe not.
Chloroform, right?
0.58 on the trace. Even allowing for absorption, enough to render her unconscious.
So she was unconscious when intercourse took place?
Very probably. I have taken a sample.
I knew you would. I think we just discovered an old-fashioned term. Why, Mr. Kelly? We know you did it, Mr. Kelly. We just want to know why.
You don't know I did it.
You left a fingerprint on one of the 50-pence pieces, old son.
I didn't. We found a bottle of chloroform in your dustbin, Mr. Kelly.
That don't prove nothing.
Have you ever heard of genetic fingerprinting, Mr. Kelly? We know you had sex with a girl after you put her out, and we can match you up. No problem.
We've got you, Mr. Kelly. We know. You murdered her.
Well, just tell us why.
All right. You've been so clever catching me, haven't you? Yeah. I did it. I'm going to tell you why. You're so smart. You find out. I'm not telling you.